So I've already made a video about a vehicle I hate most, but whether you know it or not, there are plenty more vehicles that I hate. With that being said, there are also vehicles that I enjoy playing more than others. So in this video, I'll be talking a little bit about the top 10 vehicles I love the most in War Thunder. Number 10, the T-28. Only the T-28 and not T-28E. Coming at 2.3 BR, it has a 76mm gun. It also has a large amount of crew members, working multiple machine gun turrets. So taking this out would be much harder than other tanks. It has a fast road speed for its size, and can almost one-shot anything at its BR. This vehicle makes number 10 because I'm not such a big fan of short guns on tanks, simply because of their low muzzle velocity. However, this gun has surprisingly low bullet drop, making it one of my favorite tanks at this BR. Number 9, the Panzer 38TF, by far my favorite German light tank. It has much more armor than the medium tanks you might have in its lineup, and BR in general. It has great shells, great penetration, and it's quite small and easy to conceal. Number 8, the MiG-315. This is an insanely overpowered plane for its BR. It can outrun almost all planes of its BR and higher, and has heavy armament. The guns are placed in the middle of the fuselage, like most Soviet fighters. It's great for B and Z. However, turn fighting with this plane will render useless. Number 7, the I-153 M62 Cheka, if I'm pronouncing that right. If this is not one of your favorite biplanes, then I don't know what is. It has one of my favorite bullet belts for the 8mm machine guns. It has a choice between rockets or bombs, working gear, and 4 guns. This has to be one of everyone's favorite biplanes. Number 6, the Aichi 100D1. This is a pretty nimble German fighter, lightning fast for its BR. Also, it has its guns close to the middle of the fuselage, making fire more direct. This fighter can outrun nearly all planes of its BR. Great for B and Z. Number 5, the Kini. This is a Japanese light tank, much like the M22, which is why I like it so much. It has a decent gun for its BR, and it's pretty low to the ground, so larger vehicles have trouble taking it out. Take a look at this. I'm so low to the ground, his machine guns can't even hit me. Or else those 50 cals would instantly killed me. Number 4, the 3-inch gun carrier. I know some people might not like this SPG, but this is actually one of my favorite British SPGs yet. It does well at its BR. It bounced a lot of enemy shells when I was playing it. Seemed like most tanks couldn't pen the frontal armor. With a 76mm gun, it was very good in my opinion. Sadly, with only 2 types of shells, the AP and HE. This does very bad at close range battles. However, dominates at sniping. Number 3, the Crusader Mark III light tank. My absolute favorite British light tank. There's not one match I've played with this tank and didn't score over 5 kills. It's just so overpowered. With its 6-pounder gun, you can up tier this to 4 BR and still dominate the fields. Forest, winter, desert. Night. Sniping.
On target.
Or close combat.
It serves him right.
It also has up to 50 smoke grenades, so that's awesome. This tank would have made number 1 if it was a bit faster and had scouting capabilities. Number 2, the A-36 Apache. This is a very fast and formidable plane. I use it especially for boom and zoom. It has a lot of weaponry, with a default containing 6 12.7mm machine guns, but with a special modification, you can have up to 10 12.7mm machine guns. Not to mention you can also have up to 1,000 pounds of bombs. There's also a decent range of ammo belts, consisting of plenty armor-piercing and incendiary bullets. My favorite by far is the stealth ammo belt. Number 1. The M22 Locust is an American airborne tank. In War Thunder, I mainly use it to quickly flank enemies. Or to simply quickly capture points around the map. It's very fast and easy to use. However, just about anything near its BR is able to penetrate its armor from anywhere. Unfortunately, it has no explosive shells, other than the Aichi over there, but that's quite useless on this tank, though that isn't much of a problem, as it has an armor-piercing capped ballistic capped shell, which is still relatively good. Also, it has very decent reverse speed. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and to comment what you think down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then.